Hello, I'm Lindsay Gustin. Welcome to the show. Today we've invited Lynni, and she is owner of Lynni Fabulous. And on today's show, she's going to make quick and easy appetizers for your holiday entertaining. So welcome to the show, Lynni.
Thank you, Lindsay. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, nice to have you. So tell us about yourself and your business.
Well, I am actually an interior designer, and I came up with this line based on my busy lifestyle because I don't always have time to shop or cook. And I thought, what would be better than to have something in my pantry that I could be 5 minutes away from fabulous, whether it's a main dish or a dessert.
Yeah, so how did you get started?
Well, I came up with the idea of just having a very small line. We've got 5 products, and I worked with the chef to develop the flavor profiles.
Good.
And we've come up with really about 100 things you can do with each and every product in 5 minutes or less.
Great. So you brought them for us.
We did.
So this is one of them here.
Yes, this we start on the sweet end. That is our chocolate raspberry cream. It's made with a raspberry liqueur, so it's really yummy.
Oh, great. And this one here, the second one?
This one is the most interesting flavor profile. It's raspberries blended with horseradish.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Horseradish is supposed to be good for you, too.
It is, and it's delicious.
And this third one here?
Well, this one is our savory. That is roasted red peppers with sun-dried tomatoes and goat cheese blended into
Goat cheese in this one. Wow.
Yes.
And here's the one here.
That is delicious. It's artichokes simmered in a white Zinfandel blended with Parmesan cheese.
And the last one here. This looks good.
Yes, it's delicious. That is our fig and Francesca wine finishing sauce. So really, with these in your pantry, I can show you how with a minimum amount of ingredients that you already have on hand, you're just seconds away from doing something really lovely and elegant for your guests.
Oh, that sounds fabulous. So we're right back with our first recipe. So before we get started, you brought us this box here.
I did. I feel that every hostess with the mostest should have a few secret weapons up her sleeve. And in this box, I keep this just in my linen closet. And right before I have a party, I just bring it out. And it's just got some really neat little things in it. I found these small dessert spoons. They were a dozen for almost just $8.
Oh, great.
I keep little things like doilies.
This is nice here.
Yes, this is a little packet of doilies. This little tray was $1 somewhere.
Just put it on there, yeah.
Sure.
These look nice.
Shot glasses, little tasting spoons. I like to have options when I'm doing food so it looks pretty.
Yes, presentation.
Yes. Easy for my guests to eat, and also portion control. I think that's something
that is interesting, yes.
People are very concerned about, and you don't want to overwhelm them with so much food. You just want to give them a little taste here and there and make it attractive and pretty.
That looks nice. And this is nice, interesting shape.
Yes, so we're going to use all of these throughout the program today. Little muffin cups.
Yeah, I like it.
But I just wanted to show you don't have to have a lot of storage. You just have to have a neat little place and pop it in your linen closet when you're not using it. Yes.
Okay.
So.
Well, let's get started on our first recipe.
Absolutely. Well, today I like to use the phrase pantry basics because I think if you have certain things in your pantry or your freezer, you always are just really moments away from a quick appetizer. And these little phyllo shells, which you can purchase those at pretty much any grocery store. They're really, really great to have on hand and very easy to use.
So this is how they look, huh?
Yes, you get 15 per tray.
Really?
And the rule of thumb that I have learned over the years in planning a lot of parties for my clients is that generally at a party, people take 2 to 3 bites of any one appetizer. So that's sort of your rule of thumb.
Good, so you know what, okay.
So what we're going to do today is start off with, I like to call these, they're little crab puffs. And they're so easy, and you don't have to overwhelm yourself with a lot of ingredients.
Okay.
I'm going to take, this is a whipped cream cheese spread as opposed to the block. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to use. I'm not a big, huge, exact measurement gal, but we're going to take 2 tablespoons of this whipped cream cheese. Very easy to kind of just pop in our bowl there. And then I am going to take 2 tablespoons of fresh crab meat.
Oh, that's good. I like the crab meat.
Well, even a little tiny container like this can go a really long way.
Can it? Oh, yeah.
It's resealable. It'll stay, pretty fresh for you. And I'm going to put in 2 heaping tablespoons of crab meat. And again, you don't have to be super precise.
I'll give it a nice flavor, though.
Yeah, it'll give you a lot of nice flavor. And then my last secret ingredient here is my artichoke and Parmesan spread. Again, just having this on your pantry shelf. I'm just going to do 2. Again, your ratio is 2, 2, 2. Very easy to remember.
Yeah, right. And you don't need to refrigerate the jars?
After it's open, you do. But these have a very long shelf life because they're acid-based.
Oh, great.
That's why things like spaghetti sauce that you see in the grocery store, they really have a long pantry life. So that's a great thing to keep in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is it. 3 little ingredients, and all I'm going to do is just lightly toss these together. You don't want to overmix it because you don't want to break the crab up, but all you're doing is it's that easy. And then at that point, when it's blended, we're just going to take these and we're just going to put maybe a teaspoon into each little shell. We'll just start off by doing about 6.
Okay.
Whoops, sorry about that.
And then do they go in the oven?
Yes, you're just going to pop these in.
For what temperature?
I like to do it at 350 for right around 8 minutes does it. And again, the beauty of this, you don't have to be perfect.
Yes.
You just want to get a nice little amount in.
So can I put them on here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We're just going to pop these in. And the great thing about a little recipe like this is, as you can see, even if you're just having your book club over or the gals for wine and cheese, you don't have to make a lot of any one thing in order to give people a nice little bite of something delicious. It's very, very simple to pop these in the oven.
Okay, I'll put them in for how long?
8 minutes.
Okay, I'll put them in. I have the oven on.
Yes, and then we will do another quick 2 little recipes in the meantime. How about that?
Okay.
Actually, if you can grab that little one of those doilies out of our magic box.
And I guess a doily here.
The great thing about having little things on hand, this is so pretty. This is just a cake plate that I've collected along the way. This just gives you something elegant to serve your food on.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next, it's really, really delicious and very easy. These are going to be little apricot fig bites.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking 1 apricot and I'm slicing it into 4 little vertical sections.
Okay.
So simple. We're just going to make a couple of these just for a little nibble. Even if a neighbor pops by, you can see it doesn't take much time to do something pretty.
Just
so we'll take
there,
3 shells. And then what I'm going to do now is to take a little more of our cream cheese. You just need about 1/8 of a teaspoon, a tiny bit. All this is going to do is act as the glue to adhere our papaya, or our apricot rather, and our fig. So a tiny, tiny bit on the bottom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these little bits of apricot and put them like a little fan so that they sort of stick up, look really pretty. And then all I'm going to do is give this just a tiny, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Don't you like my measuring spoons?
I love those.
They're little diamond rings.
That's good. So I see your products go a long way.
Yes,
you
they
don't
do.
need much.
You don't need much at all. And again, I'm showing this measurement just because, but you can just, give it a little pour.
Yeah.
I'll ask you if you don't mind. We're gonna pop those other little apricots on there if you want to try that one, and I'll go ahead and put the fig on this one.
Okay.
And we will go ahead and just pop that on there.
Okay, this will be like this.
And this is fun if you've got kids at home. Children can help you with this. Nothing is complicated, and I think the age of everything having to be so perfect is, it's just not realistic in our busy world. I mean, so basically put these out here.
Right on the doily.
So sweet, so elegant. And then we're going to make one more quick one before we take our crab puffs out.
Okay.
And the next one is even easier.
Oh, no.
I know, can you believe it? Again, we're going to start with that pantry basic, that little bit of whipped cream.
Because that holds it.
It holds it together, and it acts like just a little bit of glue. And this, believe it or not, these appetizers that we're making now, they only add up to about 20 calories each.
No, really?
Yes. The
That is
phyllo
nice.
shells are 15.
Are they?
You're using dried fruit, you're using a minuscule amount of the cream cheese, and your ingredients that top it, again, my products are all very low in fat.
They are? Okay.
Yes, very low in calories. So with just using these little tiny amounts, it allows you to really sort of have a guilt-free indulgence as well.
And I like it, they're bite-sized.
Yes, everything should always be bite-sized. You never want to overwhelm your guests with too much on the table. So what we're going to do next, this is the yummy
This one?
part.
Oh, this one here, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, raspberry, yeah, I like that one.
Absolutely. This is delicious. We're just going to put a little smidge. You don't even have to measure it. It's so pretty.
Oh, it
that
is,
bright
yeah.
pink color. And you know what? I have a little secret weapon over, and I forgot to bring it over. It's over on the counter. It's a little package of honey roasted pecans.
Honey roasted pecans. Now this is it. Oh, is this it? Pecan pieces?
Yes.
Oh, good.
This time of year, you can really find some interesting flavored nuts in your.
You can. This is the season for nuts.
Yes. Even salt and pepper nuts, or any sort of really neat flavor. But I like the candied pecans just because it adds a little bit of sweetness, and it's just so yummy. So all we're going to
do is put them on top?
just going to sprinkle them on top.
Oh, great.
Super easy. Just and this is a resealable bag. So again, you can keep these in your pantry. Very, very simple to do. Takes no time. They look pretty. And they are really, really yummy.
This is an easy way to make it,
It
too.
sure is.
Easy.
And again, this is something that your kids can help you with. You can even fill the shells with the cream cheese in advance.
Oh.
Keep it on a tray in the
Really?
fridge. And then when you're ready to serve, you just pop them out and fill. It's
That's
that
so
easy.
beautiful, right.
So our crab bites are probably ready.
Okay, I'll put these over here. They're so pretty.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll take them out of the oven now.
All you're doing is really just gently heating. You're not needing to cook it because the crab meat is ready to eat from the grocery store.
Yeah,
You just
they
want
look
to
good.
warm it up.
There they are.
Delicious. And then these will be hot, but you can kind of blend these in on your little cake plate.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just a delicious little bite. And look at that. We made 3 appetizers in no time flat.
And they're all different.
Yes, your
with
guests
their
will be
product.
impressed.
I
And
can see that.
and you've got a delicious little yummy nibble. I can't
got
wait
this
to
one.
try those.
Yeah. Okay, so what's our next recipe?
Well, when we come back, we are going to make our fabulous chopped salad.
Sounds good. Right back. So now we have another appetizer, and Lynni is chopping up some greens there.
Yes, absolutely. I am actually making a little chopped salad, and that might seem like an odd choice for an appetizer. What do you think, Lindsay?
Yeah, well, it looks healthy.
Well, what I've done
Yeah.
is I've diced up a chicken breast that I just bought in the deli at the grocery store, about a half a cup of mushrooms, just any kind, and 1 box of pre-cleaned greens.
And that's all in here.
Yes, it's all in there. Just, no rules, just sort of dump it all in.
And I see you did cut the mushrooms up fine
Yes,
here.
we diced the mushrooms and the
And the
chicken,
chicken, yeah, and
into
some-
teeny pieces. And then again, measuring is not crucial, but it helps. We're going to do about a half a cup of crumbled feta cheese, or let's just dump the whole thing in, why not? And then I also like to add a little texture by adding some walnuts. And I get the ones
really?
that
Wow.
are really pre-crushed.
That makes a difference, yeah.
Makes a huge difference. And again, measuring is not crucial. You can sort of throw in what you like. It's also yummy to throw in maybe some craisins into this sort of a salad, or whatever you choose. But the great thing is, if you do a chopped salad, you don't need a lot of salad dressing. It seems to me, I've been in the grocery store lately, and all I see May I have the measuring spoons, please?
Oh yeah, these are so cute.
Thank you, my little diamond rings.
Yeah.
But in all of these magazines, it seems that everything is how to avoid gaining weight at the holiday party.
Yeah.
And, I just really feel that if you control your portions, you're really helping your guests out and giving someone the option of a salad at what's normally a heavy event is a very refreshing change.
So what do we have here?
We are going to make an artichoke vinaigrette out of my artichoke and Parmesan
the
sauce.
artichoke one, yeah.
Yes, it's going to be delicious. So we are going to start off with, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of the artichoke Parmesan. Yes, it's yummy. You can just sort of heap it on there.
Oh, this looks good.
Yes, it's got all sorts of natural herbs and spices. And my philosophy, I'll keep it very simple. So 1 scoop of the artichoke. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of a white balsamic vinegar. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of just your choice of olive oil, whatever you have on hand. Again, nothing has to be set in stone.
Right.
But the fact that you're actually making something yourself, as opposed to when someone says, "What kind of salad dressing is that?" You can say,
yes.
"I made it." And this is an easy
And
whisk.
this is nice here.
Just whisking this together.
To use this product.
Yes.
Really works out well with it.
It's a different application. It's just amazing what you can do. And no seasoning is necessary. You notice I haven't
That's
used
right.
salt, no pepper. We're going to dump this on top of our salad. And that is pretty much it. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to blend this
Oh, it looks good. Huh?
all together. As long as you don't use anything wet, like a tomato or a cucumber.
Oh, I can understand that. Yeah, right.
You can make this in advance and then just put the dressing on at the last
At
minute.
the last minute, and that's it.
But here's the trick. If you're having a party, instead of just having a big bowl of salad out there, what I do, I take my trusty ice cream scooper.
Yeah.
I take the ice cream scooper
Great.
and I press it up against the side to sort of pack it in. And then I bought these little bowls for about $1 each. And then you're going to do a pretty little scoop
how
of salad.
Nice, yeah.
Use one of my little cocktail forks, and that makes a beautiful presentation on a tray, on a table.
Right.
And it's very easy also to eat. So you're controlling your portions. This ends up being about 40 calories at the most.
Really, that's
yes,
great.
including
Fantastic.
the dressing.
Beautiful, too.
So
yes.
it's just a great option to keep in mind. Think about your portions and think about, what your guests would really like to eat.
And then you have a salad as an appetizer, which is different.
It's very different, and it would be very welcome, I know, by a lot of people.
So that's great. So what do we have next?
Well, after this, we are going to be making couscous oyster shooters when we get back.
Great. Be right back.
Ready.
The recipes we're making on today's show will be available on my website at chefsrecipes.org. So here's what we've done so far. You put the couscous in this pan.
We did. These are little couscous oyster shooters, and it's so easy. Just make it according to the recipe.
And this you added?
I added just a diced up tin of smoked oysters. You can have those in your pantry anytime. And then I also added about maybe half a cup or a cup of goat cheese. And that's it.
That's what's in here.
Yes. And each one of these, I'm serving them in a little shot glass. Again, thinking about calories for my guests. Each of these end up being about 20 calories per shot glass. That's all.
Fantastic.
And the couscous is a grain. It's healthy. It's yummy. And this looks adorable.
And this is so easy to make, this couscous. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, all you have to do, if you can boil water, you can make it. Absolutely.
And the tri-colored one is a nice one, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful, and it looks really,
Beautiful
really
here.
pretty. And we use this with our roasted red pepper and goat cheese. We've got 3 tablespoons of this just to add some flavor, and it's just easy and delicious.
Oh, and that's what you add to it?
Yes.
Will you put that on top?
Exactly. Well, we can spoon it on top, and it's or blend it within it.
Oh, it's pretty color.
Yes, it's beautiful. So just put a little dab there, and you have a beautiful little oyster shooter that is low in calorie, high in flavor, and is sure to please your guests.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
So now you have some meatballs here that you're
Yes.
have in the pot there that you're going to use for the next
Yes.
recipe, right?
Yes. Actually, should we talk about that now?
Oh, we'll be right back.
Okay, perfect.
So for this appetizer, we have some turkey meatballs.
Yes. A lot of people are very conscious about eating a lot of red meat, so turkey is a great substitute for that. These are all natural, frozen. All you do is just heat them up for about 10 minutes. I threw them in the crock pot.
Okay.
And basically all I did, I threw in 1 can of chunk pineapple and 1 jar of my Lynni's Fabulous Raspberry Horseradish.
Oh, yes, this one, I have to see
Yes,
this one. This one sounds really good.
Makes the most beautiful glaze. And what I like to do is I like to put them in these little serving spoons. And here's a trick. If you get your little cocktail fork, if it can balance without tipping over, that is a great way for your guests to be able to have something to eat them with.
Nice. Okay.
And if you don't, a great serving suggestion is I'm just going to go in and skewer a piece of the pineapple, and then I'm going to take out one of these delicious meatballs, and then literally you just rest it on the spoon.
Yeah.
And it's just as easy as it can be, delicious. They're filling. Each one of these comes out.
I like these.
They're about 45 calories each.
Is this all this is?
That's all that is.
Wow.
But it's a nice bite. It's not overpowering.
Yes.
And you get this really delicious pinky glaze that's so tasty.
That's from using this product.
Yes. Anyone can make these. They take seconds to make. That's where your crock pot comes in handy, and then you're good to go.
Yeah,
you can enjoy your party.
Right on with the other ones.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. This is another fabulous appetizer.
Thank you.
So we have another one, right?
Yes. To wrap things up, we're going to do donut bonbons.
Sounds good. Right back. We're back now, and we're going to make another one of Lynni's fabulous appetizers.
Yes, we are. These are little donut bonbons. They are literally the easiest thing in the world to make. You can make these with your kids.
And these are what you use here.
Sure, you just pick these up in the grocery store. This is a no-bake, easy, less than 5-second dessert. So
really?
I've sliced about the top third of each of these little donuts and put them in these little...
Oh, I like these ones.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they're so cute, yeah.
And then this is all you do. You take some of my chocolate raspberry cream, and you're just going to drizzle a tiny bit on the top of each one. Very simple, just a coat, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then once you've done that, literally that'll just give that yummy flavor. It'll sort of soak down into the donut. And then we're going to take just a tiny little squirt of whipped cream.
I see, nice.
And then once we have put our just a dollop of whipped cream, we are going to cap it with a little raspberry. And it just goes to show that really you can be very elegant without going to a lot of trouble.
I see you can.
Even in moments. And again, just very simple, sweet, relatively low-cal appetizers that you can serve for any event.
And I want to ask you about this product here. This is more for dessert?
I would say so, absolutely. It's got the raspberry liqueur in it. It's the delicious pure chocolate sauce. But interestingly enough, even when we use sugar to do our products, we only use cane sugar. So
you do?
Even though it's a chocolate product, a little goes a long way. And as you taste these, you'll see you get that nice little bite. And I'll tell you a secret. We make chocolate martinis with that sauce.
Oh, you do?
We'll do those next time. How about that?
That sounds good. So today you've used all, just like you said, every one of your products here.
Yes.
Yeah, that is nice.
I mean, there are people that are certainly, accomplished cooks, and there are people that are novice cooks, and people like me that are just too busy to cook. But you can really do anything at all if you have these products on your shelf.
Sounds good. We'll be right back in the dining area. So in the dining area now is our fabulous appetizers, and we'll be ready for the holiday entertaining.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is the first one here.
Well, we started off with the phyllo 3 ways. Makes it really, really pretty. It was super fast, super easy.
And the second one?
Well, then I think we went into the chopped salad, which is a welcome addition to a holiday buffet. It's nice to get a low-cal alternative at a cocktail party.
That is true.
And that's a personal size.
And the next one
Then we did our couscous oyster shots, which were so good and healthy too, with our roasted red pepper and goat cheese. And then I showed how you can make quick and easy raspberry meatballs. a turkey meatball, again, a healthy alternative.
And you made those in the crock pot?
Yes, we did. We heated them up in the oven and then we dumped them in the crock pot. Or you can just keep them in the crock pot and start it before you leave for work that day. It's very easy.
Yeah. And our last one here.
Oh, we made little donut bonbons. That is literally a 30-second dessert that you can do anytime. They look so adorable, and they're bite-sized and yummy.
Well, I'm going to try my couscous,
please
because I
do.
do like that.
It's nice to have a grain alternative.
It is. That's nice.
And how do you
the
like
salad?
having it with the shot glass?
I do. It
Easy
makes
to
it so
eat.
easy to eat, right. So what would you suggest to drink with this?
Well, golly, I think I love the red blended wines lately. They're not heavy, they're not too light. Any of the blends are just delicious.
Okay. So tell us now how we would purchase your products.
Well, you can look us up on the internet at www.linnysfabulous.com. We do a lot of appearances. We're doing several shows in the area. And you can find out either where we'll be, or you can also order online. And the other neat thing is we do in-home cooking parties.
You do?
So you can book us and we'll come in and entertain your friends, and just like we've done today, but in your own home.
Sounds good. Well, I'll put up your information now.
Awesome, thank you.
And it's the secret weapon for hostess with the mostest.
That's
I like that.
Thank you.
301-987-9135. And there's your website, like you say.
Yes, absolutely.
The information is on there.
Wonderful. Well, this has been so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to put up my website, too, because the recipes are available on my website, and that's chefsrecipe.org. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Oh, it was such a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and you're going to come back again next week.
Yes, we're going to do a full dinner party, start to finish, including cocktails.
Oh, well, that sounds something we'll look forward to.
Wonderful.
So thanks for coming today.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
And see you next week.
Okay.
Now remember, until next time, good eating.